I don't know. Whatever. It's made what they say is real meat. But if you want to eat it, but don't eat it that much. Sparingly, once or twice a year. So check it out, check it out, check it out. Okay, family, this show may be offensive to some, but let's face it. What we put in our shopping carts can be compared to constitutional freedoms we have in the U.S. It's a mindset of innate rights versus a privilege. Now, I believe we should have the freedom to choose what we want to put in our shopping carts. But unfortunately, what we put in our shopping carts right now strongly correlates to the epidemic health crisis that really no one's talking about. I believe that's by design, but we'll do another video for that for later. Now, as we always hear, we want to state our mission here at Optimal Wellness Life. We want to promote and inspire a lifestyle that drastically reduces the probability of living with chronic disease. Our vision is to have a society where chronic diseases are honestly non-existent, which will end the suffering, the punishment that it produces. To do that, we must have a relentless pursuit to create leaders of all households worldwide that set the standard of living the optimal wellness lifestyle. Now, y'all know the deal and drill. As always, go ahead and subscribe, share, click the like button. Throw your comments out there. Again, Coach Cliff, he ain't too sensitive, but don't be too mean on me now. But I'm looking forward to those comments. Now, if you are seeking support to take back control of your health, holler at Coach Cliff for a free discovery meeting. Check out the site. Everything's in the description. Check it out. If you want to get your health back, let's get the ball rolling. Just holler at me and we do a quick little discovery meeting and see that maybe this coaching program is a good fit for you. But fam, let's get down to the business. Now, as I said before, shopping carts, what we have in our shopping carts is full of chronic disease. So I want y'all guys to just follow me to the grocery store and see what I'm talking about. I see y'all there. Okay, y'all. Coach Cliff's here. I told you we at the supermarket. We ain't tell you which one it is, right? But check it out, man. This is what is killing us with here now. We talking about type 2 diabetes here. Type 2 diabetes, right? You'll see a lot of folks like I be doing some shopping cart shaming, right? That's what we call it. We will call it shopping cart shaming, right? You see a lot of folks, they mess around, get one with 0 sugar. That's fake, right? Put that in there, right? And then they go, hey, you know what? I like Pepsi, right? Do a little Pepsi. Boom, boom. Look, we stacking it up. We stacking it up. Look at that right there. We stacking up 48 cans of soda. People be doing it. Now, they thinking like, okay, I'm all right. I'm gonna do some, sugar-free. We got the sugar-free one, right? They got that. Now, mind you, y'all know, hey, you know what? Let me tell you like this. We freestyling this, Coach Cliff here at the local supermarket. Maybe you want to do, this is a suggestion, right? Because Coach Cliff like a soda every time to time. So, you get your little mini ones right here, and look, the sugar on here, the little mini one, the sugar got 25 grams of sugar. Y'all check it out, 25 grams of sugar. 25 grams of sugar. Look at that, man. You can't see it. I got my son over here getting the video. He doing his best. We got 25 grams of sugar. Ain't that crazy? Look, this is one of the parts here. We just starting in one section here. We starting in the soda section. Another video we're going to do, we know that at the grocery stores, this is the #1 seller. This is the #1 call for type 2 diabetes. We're consuming probably 100 grams of sugar every day, right? 2 of these is almost 80, 90 grams of sugar. The most sugar we should be having in one day is 25 grams. It's one of these. All right, y'all, we moved to the cured meat section. Now, I know y'all might not come back to the channel because I'm talking about a #1 favorite. That bacon. I get it. The bacon ain't no joke. Fry it. You can put it in the air fryer. It don't matter. Man, the bacon's off the chain. I can't even lie to y'all. But this is an indulgence, right? Coach Cliff, again, we're not against animal product, but we're against consuming it on a daily basis, right? And we want this. This is proven, or the research showed that this is carcinogenic, right? So that means it can cause cancer, right? This cured meats, right? A lot of these cured meats are a problem, right? And let's go move down to a little bit. Let's go down to the eggs. Now, the eggs, again, a lot of folks will say the eggs got a lot of protein. It does. And it has, look at all this stuff it has on it. But it has a lot of cholesterol. We want to really reduce this down. Again, we're going to say it over and over again. The 90-10 rule. Can you have eggs? Yes. But it has to be at such a small, maybe 2 to 4 a week, you know. I don't know, because like I said, you gotta calculate all this stuff in there. So if you're asking the food eating this, you can't eat this the same week or the same day, right? Calculate it and see. You do the cholesterol test. If it's running high, you know you got to cut down, you got to reduce, because everybody has different bodies. Everybody reacts to things differently, right? So eggs itself, keep it on the shelf. If you don't have to eat it, don't eat it, right? So we're gonna move to another section. I don't know where, because we just freestyle this thing. And my son over here laughing over here, but we having a good time. So go ahead and pause that thing. We're gonna move to the next one. Hey y'all, told you we was moving to another section. Look, right now, we at the cheese section. Now I love cheese too, right? And as you have here, like I said, we are talking about over here, Optimum Wellness Life. Our mission, our deal is to overcome, to reduce chronic disease. And I know this one hurts too. The bacon hurt me, I know, but the cheese hurt me too. Y'all might do the bacon. I'm a cheese dude, right? But I come to realize that cheese has a lot of cholesterol. And that's a leading cause of cardiovascular disease, right? And cardiovascular disease is knocking a lot of folks out before their time. So intake of cheese, I'm saying, okay, again, 90-10 rule. We're gonna eat it, but we're gonna eat it as an indulgence. It's not a daily thing we should be consuming, right? As an add-on, eat it, that's fine. So we're gonna put this in the cart, right? Because this is one of the reasons why we're getting these chronic diseases. Now, let's back to look at the dogs. When you think hot dog, you think of 4th of July, right? Get the hot dog, man, you put the mustard on it with the ketchup and the tomato. Who put tomatoes on a hot dog? Crazy people in Chicago do that. I don't do that. But yeah, get the bun, toast it up, hot dogs. These are cured meats, right? We want to be careful with these. We don't want to eat them. Like I'm gonna tell you, don't eat this. I don't know what this stuff made of, man. I don't know. Whatever. It's made what they say is real meat. But if you want to eat it, but don't eat it that much. Sparingly, once or twice a year. Okay, y'all, we over here at the meat section. Now, this might hurt y'all a little bit. I know a lot of folks are on the carnivore diet and the beach diet and whatever those diets that eat a lot of meat. Coach Cliff ain't anti-meat, y'all. Every once in a while, what's my favorite? We got some wings right here. Man, my wife hooked these wings up, man. Y'all know I'm talking about the Parmesan. Ooh, woo! She put that Parmesan thing on there, or some lemon pepper. Let's throw that in there, right? Throwing that in there, right? I'm gonna throw that in. But this is now, mind you, this is causing high cholesterol. This right here, high cholesterol. We gotta stop it now. We can't eat this too much, right? Now let's go down the line, right? Yeah, there's some gizzards in there. I don't do gizzards. You see these gizzards? That's freaking gross. I'm not eating that, man. Check it out. So look, y'all like the meat here, right? Go ahead. What's up, man? We gonna get some steak, right? Get some steak. Put some fajitas, right? Got some fajitas, right? Look at all that fat up in there. Guess what that is? Happens in your body. That's what goes into them heart arteries right there. Can you eat this from time to time? Here, Coach Cliff is always a proponent of the 90-10 rule. Eat this every once in a while. I mean every once in a while, maybe once a month. Because this all right here, that's going into your heart right there, right? That's cholesterol, right? Let's go down the line, right? We can't forget that swine. You can't make it for the swine, right? Y'all know y'all get them pork chops. Y'all ain't playing. Where them pork chops at? Center cut. Get the pork chops. Y'all probably fry them joints up. I would fry them up too. Look at all this. This is all cholesterol, right? Nothing wrong with it, but you can't eat it that much. 90-10 rule. A little bit, but this is the shopping cart right here. Take that shopping cart. This is the shopping cart starting up with chronic diseases. That's what we're trying to get rid of, right? Let's go down the line, right? Y'all must have made some hamburgers. Let's get some ground chuck. Supposedly we'll get some lean ground chuck because we feel like we're doing some health right here. You want to eat this once in a while. I don't do that moderation nonsense. Every once in a while, right? You might want to eat some ground chuck maybe once a month, right? Hey, 90-10 rule. Pick and choose what you want in them 10 degrees of foolishness that you're doing, right? Pick one of these. But people eating this 2-3 times a week, a day rather. Okay, y'all, we in the chip section. It might hurt you too, but I'm gonna have to talk about it. Coach Swift, I had to talk about it. Y'all know y'all rocking the, I'm not going to put the front thing on. Y'all know what this bag is, man. Y'all rocking it in there. These bag has a lot. See here, you have a combination of things. You have a lot of salt, which causes a high blood pressure. And also you have the preservatives they put in there, right? The dyes, the colorants. It's a lot of stuff in there that hey, look, if you buy something and you look at the ingredients and it has more than 6 syllables, don't buy it. 6-syllable foods, you don't buy it. You know when I buy oatmeal, it just says oatmeal. 2 syllables, I can pronounce it. And most of this daggone stuff you can't pronounce anyway. So if you can't pronounce it, don't buy it, all right? Let me turn around here. Look, all right, you know what? I didn't even think about doing this. Let's go look at here, son. Check out this here. Look at the Gatorade, man. Look, this thing has the ingredients, has some ingredients that you can't pronounce, and has a lot of salt. Now there's some things, there's some stuff you need to get rehydrated. You should get rehydrated with water. That's just another thing. We'll do that later. But the problem with this stuff is they have these colorants. And it sounds like when you go to Lowe's and they say, give me the number 5 blue Chanel or whatever you want to call it. That's what these things call. It's like paint colors that they put in this stuff, right? I wouldn't want to drink it. That's just me. I wouldn't want to drink it. But hey, this is what we here. We want to enlighten. We want to give you guys the consideration of things that, hey, be careful what you put in your body. Your body's like a machine, and you want to put, like I said in one of my videos, great fuel in it. You don't want to put things in your body that takes away and make your body work harder. So that chips, like I said, has a lot of oil in it, and those processed oils are not good for you. The processed oil, they take out of the fiber out of the oil, and you're getting this hydrogenated oil, which is not good for you. Causes, again, high cholesterol. And we know that high cholesterol, too much cholesterol swimming in our bloodstreams, causes cardiovascular disease, heart attacks and strokes. We're gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. And look at this. Look at the shopping cart right here. You know what? Let's put this stuff up in here. I'll put some in here too, right? Boom. See that? Right? Drink some daggone water now. We in the frozen meals. We decided to come around here, and what can I say? They got some guys that I really like to show. I didn't know they had the stuff in here, right? You got my boy, Anthony Zimmer. He's on the not on the Food Network, on the other network. He goes around, you know what he does. Goes around restaurants, checks out. Man, I don't even want to show him. I don't even want to show him. He's my boy. He's the guy with the blonde hair, man. Friday at 9 o'clock, you know what the time it is, right? Down at Dies and Dies. Man, I watch that thing religiously. Go ahead and put him on there. Now, look what he's showing now. You got my man, Chef Ramsay. Look at my man at the top right there. Look at my man at the top. Oh, man, that's my boy, Guy. The guy don't tell me you're doing it like, don't do me like that, Guy. Okay, y'all, look. These foods have a gang of preservatives. We know they ain't good for you. Food that doesn't die fast ain't good for you. Food that doesn't die, you don't want to put in your body. A lot of salt, which you know, causes high blood pressure. A lot of preservatives, as I said before. A lot of stuff that you can't pronounce. Those are telltale signs you can't be putting that in your body, right? So what we want to get here, man, we want to make you guys consider that these foods that we want to come home and we put in the microwave. Hold on, let me take a step back. For the simple fact that you got to put in the microwave should cause some alarm. But it's all good. We won't get to that later. Look, these foods provide convenience because you can put in the microwave or put in the oven, but these foods don't have the nutritional value that you need. A lot of salt, a lot of preservative, a lot of fat, right? They know what to do. They know how to get us. You put stuff that a lot of fat in our brain, we wired to eat it, right? We want to eat it, have a desire for it, right? We want to, if we want to eat it once in a while, fine. Me, I can't eat it. It's going to send me to the ER room. This is what's going to happen to me. This is me. It's all good. You might can eat it and it's fine, but we want to get back to the old school. We want to get back to making our foods. We can make a lot of foods, batch foods, and preserve them in the refrigerator for a few days. Guess what? Coach Cliff is telling you, you have to work. You have to put time into it. Stop trying to do the convenience. Convenience is going to kill you. All right. So I think that's it for now. Doing a little quick, overview of the shopping cart. We might do a part 2. There's some more to get to, right? But we want to give you, we're going to chop it up. Yeah, if we want to do a part 2, son?
I'm down.
Let's do a part 2. We're going to do a part 2, right? Because I think we have some more. I think people looking at us kind of sideways. So we're going to go ahead and cut it real quick and get to it, right? So we go ahead, next up, we're going to do a little summary of the shopping cart, and we're going to keep it moving. This is a shopping cart full of death. Soda, sugar, type 2 diabetes, a gang of meat, cardiovascular disease. Whatever this doing stuff that ain't supposed to be doing. A gang of salt. Look at that, right? Got the butter. Whatever this is, right? Margarine, right? Regular butter. I ain't saying you can't use it, but you gotta use it sparingly, right? Doritos. Who knows what's in here? I told you the ingredient list got a gang of stuff in it, right?
Hey,
look at that. It's a daggone book of ingredients. What type of mess is that now? Look, this might hurt y'all now. The bacon. The bacon. Hey, Coach Cliff said, I'm gonna eat some bacon every once in a while. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We ain't double face here. But this is every once in a while. I'm talking about like maybe once every month or 2. Once a month. A couple strips ain't gonna hurt you if you got a feeling for it. Don't deprive yourself. But this cannot be consumed on a daily basis or every other day. None of this stuff can be consumed on every other day. Remember, 90-10 rule, 90% whole food, plant-based, 10% some of this. Again, part 1. It's a part 1. Shopping cart full of chronic disease, right? And we can unveiling it, right? Over here, Optimal Wellness Life, our mission is to reverse the probability of us getting chronic disease. Where we start here, it's in these shopping carts. Until we get this shopping cart right, just change the profile of the shopping cart, chronic disease is going to run amok in our bodies. And chronic disease ain't playing. Like I told you, in order to deal with chronic disease, we have to deal with it at this level, right? And Coach Cliff, you might see Coach Cliff out there. If your shopping cart looking like this, I'm a shopping cart shame you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at you. You see me on the YouTube. Hey, that's Coach Cliff right there. Go back to the house, put some of that stuff back. And in one of these videos, we're gonna do a shopping cart, which is Optimal Wellness Life shopping cart, right? We're gonna show what it's supposed to look like. And we might put some of the stuff in here. We might. You don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna check y'all back home. We'll do the wrap up, the little extra wrap up. You already know, Optimal Wellness Life. I'll check y'all later. See you in the crib. Bye-bye. Now I'm back. Now look, I want to say this first. I have a lot of respect for the service providers at our grocery stores. It's a lot of effort and hard work that goes and keep our grocery stores shelves filled up with items that we use every day. So I would say we should have a constant appreciation for the entire supply chains, from the producers of the products, trailer drivers, unloaders, and then the folks at our local grocery stores. Without them, the luxury of having access to our everyday items is not possible. So my salute to all y'all in the grocery industry. Now, Coach Cliff, I say that to say this. Coach Cliff gonna say the grocery industry is not responsible for the current disease epidemic that we're experiencing now with the chronic diseases. We all know the culprit of this, and the culprit is us. As we say in Optimal Wellness Life, the saying goes, ignorance is bliss until it destroys. So let's stop being ignorant and let's set some nutritional standards that we here we're going to promote. Now, we're going to say this on and on again. We believe, based off our research, that the 90-10 nutritional principles where we want to at least be at, which is consuming fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and some water. That leaves 10%. 10% that leaves you for some foods that we feel they're the main culprit of these chronic diseases. But since it's only 10%, the damage done by these foods is slim to none. And also by eating the foods that are in the 90%, those are foods that actually help, fight chronic disease, even if you have it. That's what the beautiful thing about the 90 principle is. Once you start consuming more of these foods, if you have chronic disease, it's going to help reduce the chronic disease that's in your body. So, like I said, right, the 10%, I'm add my little 10% in there, Coach Cliff gonna say. And you might see Coach Cliff crushing a slice of pizza or maybe some fried chicken wings. You don't like the fry, I prefer grill with the garlic and parmesan flavor like we saw in the grocery store. But as long as I am or we are under the 10% rule, at the 20% rule of our calories from a weekly perspective, it's okay because my biomarker testing for the past several years says my body can handle this 10% without having chronic disease have a part in my body. But ideally, I'm going to say ideally, all your food should come from whole food plant-based sources. That would be great. But I'm a realist. I don't think that's possible for the majority of us because, let's face it, bad food usually tastes the best, but it's all good. Now, if I offended you, that was my intent. But it's more offensive that you should be really offended that you have a silent enemy that you're inviting in your body daily by your food intake choices that destroys you over a period of time. It's like a cousin that overstayed their welcome and they don't pay no rent. They eat up all your Captain Crunch, the Crunch berries I'm talking about. And look, I'm telling you, we want to get that cousin up out of there. Just like chronic disease. But anyway, look, I'm going to tell you real talk. I have family and friends that have passed away way before their time. The chronic disease did a number on them. On top of that, I can recall that their quality of life during the last few years was horrible. Can you imagine because of type 2 diabetes, you lose your eyesight? Can you imagine the feeling or losing one side of your body because you had a stroke because of cardiovascular disease? I believe this quality of life is something that you guys don't want to be in. As the saying goes, prevention is better to cure. We don't want to have chronic diseases we don't have to have chronic diseases if we adhere to a lifestyle to where we don't amplify the causes of chronic diseases in our grocery cart choices. Anyway, stay tuned. Coach Cliff will continue to produce content to go against our enemy, which is chronic disease. Check out the site in the description, as I said before. We are constantly updating the site, looking for ways to add value as it relates to our mission and vision. As always, we always want to thank you for watching this video, and we look forward to keeping them coming. So until the next one, I'll check y'all later.